Hello, we are going to do a super fun full body workout today. At least I'm hoping that it's going to be fun. Couldn't exactly tell you how long it's going to take because sometimes it takes a little bit longer than I planned or not as long, so we'll just add it up at the end. The only thing you're going to need, other than a mat, if you even want to have a mat, is some weights. You don't really have to use weights, and also if you don't have weights, you could find two objects in your home that have weight that are equal and use them as long as you're not going to be in danger by holding on to them. I don't know, like kitchen equipment or something. Just like don't use kitchen equipment. But anywho, you could be creative. Just like how creative. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. And we're going to start with some planking. It's going to be almost 3 minutes, but not quite. Okay, so I need my stopwatch. Here we go. So we're going to get started in a low plank position, and we're going to hold here for about 45 seconds to get started. So we're going to find that, and before we start the timer, we're going to get into a good position and start. Ooh. I'm very happy that I decided to do this outside because I almost did it inside, but I don't know. I just don't really feel like I get as good of an experience from doing any type of exercise such as yoga or just whatever. I like to be outside if I can. It's much better. But it was a little cold, but I knew by the time I got probably at least 2 or 3 minutes into this, I was not going to be that cold anymore. Okay, so we have about 5 seconds, and then we're going to come up to a high plank, and we're going to stay there. Okay, so we're going to find that, and we're going to hold this for 45 more seconds. I've been doing some activities that make me feel a bit adult-like recently because I like to think of myself as a entry-level adult because I'm in my early 20s, you know? It's kind of like you're doing adult activities, but there's some activities you're not doing yet. And, oof, this is getting spicy. Okay, so now, about 5 seconds, we'll take a cool down for about 10 seconds. Down. But I got a duvet recently, and I didn't understand the whole duvet concept until recently. All right, so we're gonna go into side planks. I'm gonna start with the front side. Excuse me, you might hear my dog barking. You might not, I don't know, but anywho. All right, so side plank here. I'm pretty sure knows the schedules of all of the neighbors and purposely positions himself at the door at certain times of the day so that way he can be a menace. I think it's like an activity, you know, something that he gets to stimulate himself with. Switch. Oh, smack my butt on the railing. Okay, we'll get to the other side. And we're gonna hold this one for 30 seconds as well. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I think he just likes to be a menace. I think it's almost like, you know, a daily activity. He's just kind of like, yeah, the neighbor's gonna come home at 2, 3, whatever, and I get to go to the door and bark at them. But, and I don't believe he believes there's danger because he knows who he's barking at. So, anywho, all right, stop. Now, we're going to move, oh my gosh, this stuff, oh my gosh. Moving on. That was so dramatic, but that's how it makes me feel. we're gonna go into some bridging. So that really activated a lot of like the front and also the side body with the planking. And this is all my assumption, obviously. And then after that, we'll activate our back body with some bridging. So we're gonna get on our backs with our feet separated to start, and we'll go into regular lifts and lowers, and then we'll do the individual legs. Whichever leg you want to start with, doesn't matter. So we're going to do 20 seconds, 20 seconds, and then 20 seconds. So we're going to find that good position and just do our lifts and lowers. Oh, but my duvet is, so I recently had what is the duvet insert on my bed as a comforter. And I guess it is technically a comforter. Okay, so meet at the top, pick a leg. And I guess it is technically a comforter, but it's not, it's meant to be the insert for your duvet. And so I got said duvet cover, which that's the thing I'm still confused about, because I don't understand, like, is the whole thing, is the whole thing together a duvet, or is one of the pieces a duvet and then I'm not calling the other thing the right name? Still inconclusive on that one. I'm going to give it another like second or so because it kind of went over on the other side. Okay. But anyhow, I put this whole puzzle together, and I'm so grateful for things like TikTok, even though they are a bit addictive. So next, we're going to put our feet together and then do lifts and lowers, and then we'll meet at the top and do some butterflies. Once I start doing the workout and I'm talking, I kind of forget what I told myself I was going to do, no matter how many times I run through it and prepare. So, anywho, I'm going to go, I'm going to button up. We're going to squeeze everything at the top too. Oop, I didn't start it. That one was free. But basically, you have to, I saw this lady on TikTok putting her duvet situation together, and I had no reason to watch it other than the fact that it was entertaining, but I'm so glad that I did, because I had packaged this knowledge for the future, because I went to go put this together and it's a puzzle. There's like 20 buttons. Okay, now we'll meet at the top and open and close. There's like 20 buttons involved, and then you have to like flip it inside out. You have to tie some knots and then flip it back together. And it kind of got me thinking, like, I'm signing myself up to do this pretty consistently, because you do have to, wash the thing. And I find it a little bit frustrating when I have to put my comforter in the wash. And now my comforter is, I don't know, it's literally like a puzzle. So that was a very funny activity that I found myself doing recently, but it's so cozy. I'll have to insert like something somewhere so that way you could see it, because it's a very good vibe. Like, everything's the same color and it's very dark and moody. Okay, so now we're gonna get on our feet, and this is where the weights come in. So I might not be as yappy during this one because this is going to be probably a bit intense. I have my 1 through 3 pound weights in the mail on the way, or I would use less weight, but right now this is what is at the house. This is what I'm going to use. So bear with me. So first things first, and you might not be able to see the top of my head, but I'm going to be squatting down and I'm on the ground for most of this, so I feel like you'd rather see me down there than otherwise. Coolio. So here's what we're going to start with, is some squats, and we're going to do an overhead press. So We'll have our feet in good position for squatting. I might not be, the pillar of what you should look like, but, I have the sliding glass door in front of me, so I'm trying to see if I can make myself look as decent as possible. Anywho, so we're gonna squat and then lift and squat and lift. We're gonna do 10. We're gonna call this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And now we're gonna do lunges. I'm just trying to make sure I don't forget about or I get my exercises mixed up. So we're gonna do, you can do either side first, it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna start with the left foot forward. And we're gonna do hammer curls. So your hands will be down and you'll just do this. So do 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're gonna find ourselves here and we're just gonna pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in. And for this one, if you are using weights, I would put one of them down, unless you're using really light weights, but these, for me, are a bit heavy because what we're gonna do is hold it, switch legs. So we'll put the left leg back, and essentially we'll drop back and then we're gonna come forward. You might wanna grab it like this. I normally do this with a TRX, but I thought this would be fun to do it this way. I'm gonna call this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and don't forget, we're gonna pulse 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We did that. All right, and we're down. And we're not that far from being done. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Do the same if you'd like. Maybe you're not dying. I don't feel like I'm dying, but I'm feeling it. Now we're gonna do abs and then we're done. But yeah, those pulses, that was what was taking me out. So we're going to do in and outs, and then this one's gonna be fun. I love that I do this with my free will. As in like choosing to film myself and then talk while I'm doing it. That part, yeah. Anywho, so we're gonna start for about 30 seconds and we're just gonna do in and outs. So find the tabletop and go. And what we're gonna do from here is we're gonna lift one leg up like this, and the other one's gonna stay down, and we're gonna come up with our hands like this and find the knee, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and switch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10, and down. Knees to chest. Take a little minute. And we're gonna go back to in and out. And we are almost there. I'm talking to you and myself right now. And we'll stay here for about another 15-ish seconds, and then we're gonna wrap out with our scissors, wrap up, finish out, whatever. We are there. Open, and let's try to finish strong. Try not to be a weakling at the end of this. It's only like 30 seconds. Think of it. We're at like 15, 10. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was fabulous. When you talk the whole time, it really adds to this. It's something I'm discovering. Anywho, that was our workout. And I hope you participated with me the whole time and had such a fabulous time. That was my goal. And I hope you're feeling it. I hope you're feeling it, because that was also my goal. I would like this to do something for you. And normally, the more you're feeling it afterwards, the more you just add it to your pain bank. You'll see the returns later. Don't worry. So, have a wonderful day. Like this video if you enjoyed this workout, and subscribe so that way you can come back for more. I would love that, so we are growing. But yes, have a great day, and bye.